my breakfast and my baby's breakfast. She got an omelet.
I want you to know that if I can't be close to you, I settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life.
Alright, we are about to leave this shipper, this Cargill, outside of Milwaukee. Head down to good old Olney, Illinois, Walmart distribution down there, and hopefully be able to get by the house before or after I leave the Walmart distribution. So dropped off our empty, picked up a loaded. I thought it was a live load, but when I got here, the guy told me, am I going the wrong way? No. The guy told me, he gave me my paperwork and told me to drop my empty and pick up a loaded. So we'll go with it. So I got my paperwork, got my trailer, getting up here to the gate for security can let me out, and we gonna boogie on down the road. Alright, we got us some fuel and some Subway, and we're about to get back on the road. I need to fill up that washer fluid. I still haven't done it yet. I didn't clean my window shield either, but oh well. But yeah, stuck in my seatbelt. Yeah, we about to get back on the road, head toward Olney. It's about approximately 5.5 hour drive. We shouldn't have to stop anymore. Hopefully we get through Chicago without any craziness. It's 1:44, so hopefully it's not too bad, and we can get through there without any issues. There's Six Flags Chicago, what's it called, Great America. I missed a good portion of it. I'm trying to get the camera started up, but I want to go to that one. I've only been to Six Flags St. Louis, but I want to come up here and check it out. We are coming into North Chicago. Off to our right somewhere is big old O'Hare Airport, where supposedly there was some watchtower people a couple years ago that saw some UFOs hovering above the airport. Y'all hear about that? I don't know if I believe it or not, but that stuff is always fun. The alien, alien UFO type of stuff. It's super fun. But yeah, I just thought about it as I was coming into North Chicago and I saw the signs for O'Hare. It just made me think about something I saw where there was supposedly some UFOs or UAPs or whatever you want to call them hovering above the watchtowers at the O'Hare Airport. But that stuff is always crazy though. I love that type of stuff. The Ancient Alien series on history and like the Bob Lazar stories and all that type of stuff. It's interesting, it's intriguing, and it is fun. I'm not one of those conspiracy UFO alien believer types, because I honestly don't really believe I'm not real heavy, only 28,000 pounds, so I should get the bypass here. I would think so. Yep, green arrow to the left. Yeah, it's only when you're real heavy, or if you have like a bad CSA score, or the company you drive for has a bad CSA score on the MC. Your CSA score is your like commercial safety score. And yeah, so if you have a bad CSA score, they might pull you in for a random inspection. They have cameras and sensors too, but cameras on the posts before the truck stop. Like, I don't know if you can really see it to your left there. There's cameras on the poles, and they can see your MC numbers and your license plate and all that stuff before you even get to the truck stop. So I'm not sure if there's some type of AI that runs your MC number before you get there, or if they manually check it, or maybe both, either or, I don't know. But I do know that if you have a poor CSA score, you are subject to being pulled in and being inspected more than say someone or a company with a higher or decent or good CSA score. So that's how that works. I guess you can come on over, guy. You're right on my nose. I'll slow down. But between that and being heavy, those are the two reasons why you will get pulled in. So generally, I usually don't get pulled in. They've got the DriveWise like pre-pass thing. So for the most part, it'll pop up on my ELD tablet bypass way station. And so generally that's what I do. And then if I do happen to get pulled in, 99 times out of 100, I'm going to get the bypass lane at the scale. Every once in a while, like yesterday, I will actually have to pull in and actually stop on the DOT scale. But it's very rare, and it's usually because I'm like right at the limit on weight. So, but yeah, we haven't actually made it too far since we got fuel. I stopped back there for a little bit. I had to use the restroom, and I let Mackie out. And then I sat there on YouTube for a little bit before I actually pulled back off. But yeah, we're back on the road now, so a little over 3 hours to go, and we will be at the receiver. It's a Walmart distribution, live unload. They usually drop and hook at this place. I don't think I've ever came to this place for a live unload. So maybe they've got it wrong, and when I get there, it will be a drop and hook. I'm not sure. But literally every single time I've came to this Walmart distribution, it's been a drop and hook. So we'll see when we get there. Our appointment's not till the morning, so we won't be able to go straight there because Walmart only allows you to be park, you have to leave and come back and only be there an hour early, which sometimes is difficult to plan like that, because some of the Walmart distribution centers are out in the middle of nowhere with no truck stops within like 100 miles. And so it can be difficult sometimes to plan your trip to be there an hour early. Especially like when you're on a long drive. Say you have a 6-hour drive, so like, I'll just take myself. If I have a 6-hour drive, I'm gonna give myself 8 hours to get there. For in case of any traffic jams, any accidents, construction, things like this that may slow me down. So if I have a, say, 12 o'clock appointment and I can be there an hour early, so 11, well, I'm gonna, and I have a 6-hour drive, I'm gonna leave 8 hours before 11. So, you know, like 3 o'clock. I think I did my math right. Yeah, because 8 hours before 12 would be 4 o'clock. So 8 hours before 11 would be 3 o'clock. Yeah. So yeah, you leave at 3 o'clock. Then say you don't have any hiccups along the way. Well, now you are 3 hours early for your appointment and 2 hours early for the early check-in time. And if there's not a truck stop nearby, then you'd have to just find somewhere where you can stop, or if you know you're going to be early, stop along the way. But if the closest truck stop is 100 miles away or even 50 miles away, I don't know, you don't know what's going to happen between the truck stop and the Walmart distribution. So you don't want to be more than an hour early. So you stop at the truck stop 50, 60 miles away, and sit there for 2 hours, but then when you leave, you might have an accident, not you, but come across an accident, and traffic is backed up for 2 hours. So now it puts you an hour past your appointment. And sometimes Walmart will turn you around. They say they'll give you up to an hour after your appointment, but it all depends on everywhere's different. So just because they're Walmart doesn't mean that, you know, their policies and procedures are exactly the same between the Walmart distribution centers. For the most part, the general policies are going to be the same, but you know, things vary by state, and things vary by management team. So where one Walmart might take you 3 hours late, another Walmart will only take you up to an hour late, and another Walmart might only take you up to 30 minutes late, and another Walmart might not take you late at all. So, you know, it all just varies. Anyway, I'm rambling about Walmart. We're just going to keep boogieing on down the road. There's a pretty sunset back there. You can't really see it too good, but there's a little thin pinkish orangish line back there. It's pretty. But yeah, we're going to keep on boogieing to the Omen. Look at that sunset there. All the purples and pinks and blues and oranges, and that is just very, very beautiful. So pretty. Look at God, look at God. That is, man, that really is. I'm being silly, but that really is to Olney. They got 2 truck stops here and they're both full, so I came over here to they've got a drop lot here, so I came over here to park for the night. Secure fenced in lot. I'm able to just let Mackie out and let him run, which I'm sure he enjoys. So we're gonna go ahead and get us a few hours of sleep. I don't have enough time to do a full reset, but I can get about 8 hours of sleep still and do a split. I'm just like a mile and a half away, maybe 2 miles out, mile and a half, something like that. So it'll probably take at least 2 hours there at Wally World. So we'll finish our break there. So we're gonna lay down, get us some sleep, and see y'all in the morning. Good morning, folks. Running around the corner to this Walmart distribution. Come on, G. Oh, goodness. Got some rest. I'm gonna go here to Wally World, get unloaded. I might take a nap again while I'm getting unloaded. This is right down the street here, about a mile down the road on our left-hand side. Here in good old Olney. Chilly this morning. It's not like cold like it was the other day. It's still cold. It's high 20s. 28 degrees. Well, it's 27 degrees what it says on the dash. So 26, steady dropping, but some of that though is the cold air from the wind from moving. So there on the left is Wally World. Truck entrance is right up here. Where that vehicle's turning in front of me. Right there, blue sign. I know it's a little out of focus on the camera, but this be's the truck entrance. Come on, vehicle. I do not want to get out to check in, but I got to. I sure don't want to. I had to get out and open and close that gate to get out of the drop yard. Man, was it cold. Nice, we don't have a line, so that's good. Usually check-in here is pretty quick. Sometimes it can take a little longer if there's a lot of trucks leaving, but they usually have a guard for the incoming and a separate guard for the outgoing. But sometimes when they're real busy on the outgoing, they will both be covering the outgoing. Alright, let's get checked in here and see if we get a door right away. Alright, we were not lucky enough to get a door here at security. We gotta go to the central receiving office and give them our bills and some little contact sheet we gotta fill out, and they will give us a door. Sometimes at Walmart you'll get lucky and get a door right there at the shipper. I mean at the that's not the shipper, right there at security, and then you still have to check in at central receiving. But yeah, either way, it's basically the same thing. Sometimes I actually would rather have to go to receiving first, because it's not that far of a walk. Sometimes you'll get a door at security, and the door that you get is like way down at the end, and then you gotta walk all the way back up to receiving. Wow. Well, this is a cluster. Central receiving is all the way down there to the corner on the left hand side. I'm guessing there's not parking down here, but we're gonna see. Might get lucky and there's a spot. I do not want to walk from way over here. It is cold. A lot of people hurrying up. And we're going to find us a spot close to the shipping or receiving office as we can get. I don't want to blindside in between these trucks either. So we will flip around. And then go to receiving. And the receiving is right there in that corner. I hate backing in when I'm this close to trucks. I had somebody say I scratched a truck before, when I know that I didn't. So, well, pull it, get out and look. Yeah, somebody that had scratches all down the side of the truck. Said that I scratched the truck. And so now I'm cautious. Pull another, get out and look. Rather be safe than sorry. Oh, good Lord, truck. Scared the hell out of me. Trying to ease up off this guy's mirror, so the sort of thing, I don't want to hit nobody. Even a bump to the mirror. Sometimes people are act a fool and throw a fit about it and act like you really tore the truck up. Nothing I've ever did, but I've seen it. I've seen somebody tap somebody's mirror and they throw a fit and call the police and do a whole bunch of mess like they really hit their truck, and so I just try to avoid that. Because I've had people hit my mirrors. I've had people roll into me just straight, like backing into the spot across from me. And I don't know what happened, they ran out of air or what, but they rolled straight into me. But it was just brush guard to brush guard, so it wasn't a big deal. It woke me up and I jumped up and went to see what happened, but it was brush guard to brush guard, so it was no big deal. I just helped him back into his spot, and we went from there. No fuss, no muss. No muss, no fuss, however it goes. But there's no damage, so we just, instead of helping him get into a spot, we went our separate ways. But ever since that guy tried to say that I scratched his truck, I don't mess around. Alright, we're gonna run in here to Central Receiving and give them all the paperwork and see if we get a door. I don't know, as busy as this place is, it might be a while, but hopefully not. Hopefully we get us a door and get unloaded and get on out of here. Alright, we got us a door. Door 121, if you believe. Yes. Open my doors, back in, drop my trailer, and disconnect. Same old Walmart rigmarole as always. Yeah, I think this is the first time I've ever live unloaded at this facility. Usually I come here on my way home or leaving home, and I'm always been a drop and hook. I might have been a live load here one other time, but I don't think so. But just knowing me, there could be a time that it's slipping my mind where I've live unloaded here. Let me get past you before you try to pull up. But yeah, like I said, I don't think so. I think that I've only dropped a hook at this facility. I know I hate at some of these Walmarts how hard it is to see the freaking numbers on the wall. Let's see. 121 right there. I can pull up and go straight back. Nice. Straight back because his bobtail is here, but straight back, no. Oh yeah, could have, yeah, because I'm on that side of that bobtail. Alright, open my doors and back in. Alright, I got my doors open. Let this truck get past. I don't know what he's doing, and then we'll get back in. Goodness, I'm still tired. I'm definitely gonna try to get a nap in while I'm getting unloaded. I know this place is busy, but it's that early morning. Everybody trying to get here and get unloaded so they can get on with their day. I get it, but it is a cluster. Came on too far. All that salt buildup on the, what's it called? It's hard to see the lines. So I'm just trying to use the dock itself. Okay, there's the line. Just hard to see them when you have all that salt or snow or anything on the drive, it's hard to see that line. So I just try to use the dock door, but sometimes I'll think I'm lined up with the dock door until I get close to it, then realize I'm not as lined up with it as I thought. And I'm not one of those people that like get embarrassed if I have to do a pull-up to get straight. It doesn't bother me at all. My self-esteem is not that low that it bothers me if I gotta pull up 100 times to get in the door. It does not bother me at all. Or to get into a space or whatever. I would rather pull up more times than are actually necessary and be safe than to tear somebody's equipment up. So that's what's more important. Now, I get excited if I one-shot it. I get happy. Like, yeah, I one-shotted it. But, and of course, you know, that's always the goal. But, yeah, if I have to do 100 unnecessary pull-ups because I want to make extra sure that I'm not tearing up somebody's equipment, I'm going to do that. And I don't care who doesn't like it. So, it is what it is. But let me get this trailer dropped, call this number, and let them know I'm in the door. Alright, got our paperworks. Getting out of here. Only took about an hour and 15 minutes to unload, so not bad. Cannot complain at all. So we're gonna try to shoot home. I got about 2 hours and 45 minutes left on my clock. About 2 hours and 20 minutes from the house, so I'm gonna try to shoot home. As long as I don't get stuck in any traffic, I should be able to make it with the clock I have left. Or at least get close and have the old lady come pick me up. So, well, hopefully these people, the checkout goes good, because we got us a line. So hopefully they get these people out of here, because I'm cutting it close on my clock. So I could have sat there for another 45 minutes and my clock would have reset, but I want to get home. So I just pulled out, and they're so busy in there, I don't want to take up a spot. So hopefully they come on and get these trucks out of here and we can go. But yeah, get on, boogie on down the road. I think it's pretty cool over here to the right. You can't see it real good, but where all those signs are over there, that's the old highway, and it's all still there, except for a couple of bridges, like right here. And even that bridge is still there, they just have it blocked off. But that's the old US 50, and I just think it's pretty cool that it's all still there. A bunch of streets up. Most of those signs say like no parking and stuff like that, and narrow road, barricade ahead. But like that old bridge, there's a couple of them along there that where the old bridge is still there. I just think that's pretty cool. In the old highway, there's a couple of spots. I believe it's back behind me, where you'll see trucks parked off over there, even though it says no parking. And that's most likely because of people throwing their trash out, because otherwise I really don't see why they would say no parking. They're not, those roads aren't used for anything. Like up here, off to the right, that portion of the road I believe is still used. But back behind me it's not. So I believe the reason why it says no parking is for people throwing their trash out. But anyways, I'm rambling. I just thought it was pretty cool. Out here in Southern Illinois, there's a few spots where you ride down the highway and you look off to your right or your left, and the old highway is still there. And I just think that's pretty cool. I don't know what that guy is doing. Ain't nobody in front of him. I don't know what he's doing. But we are getting off on our exit 54, I believe. Right here in Marion is the good old Carbondale sign. Heading west on 13. Get home and find us a load. Leaving out. Maybe go have breakfast with the wife. See what she's got going on when we get to the house. But yeah, about 20 minutes we'll be at the house. Alright, we made it home. We made it to a parking lot. Gotta drop this trailer and run around to the house, but close enough to home that we call it home. Still some ice out there. We're gonna stop on this gravel, this clear spot. I'm gonna pull up here and then back up. Homie the Clown. Don't mess around. I think Amber has a client this morning. She does that home health care part-time, and I think she has a client this morning. So I don't know about breakfast, but my Nana Bear is at home. Amber says she's not feeling good, so I might take my Nana Bear to breakfast. So we will get to the house and see, but I'm gonna drop this trailer, spin around to the house.
Alright, we came to get us some breakfast. Having daddy-daughter breakfast. My baby don't feel good. So we're gonna eat us some food and get on out of here.
Alright, we had our breakfast, our daddy-daughter, my baby don't feel good date. And now we are headed home, so I guess I'm ending this one here. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. And everybody stay blessed. And we will catch you next time.